Number 13, we want to determine the difference quotient. And so here's the formula for a difference quotient. F of x plus h minus f of x, all divided by h. And then we're given f of x is equal to negative 4x minus 5. So we're going to start out with x plus h, or f of x plus h on the top. Then you're going to take the f equation. Everywhere you have an x, you're going to replace it with x plus h. So that's going to be a negative 4 parentheses x plus h, and then minus 5. So it should look exactly like this, except we're replacing what x was. And then we have to subtract f of x, which is this original equation. Always put that in parentheses at first because you have to distribute that negative. So minus 4x minus 5. Okay, so next step, we're going to distribute. So negative 4 is going to give us a negative 4x minus 4h, and then minus 5, and then distribute this negative. Negative times a negative is going to be a positive 4x. Negative times a negative, a positive 5. Okay, so as we're going to the next step, we're going to simplify. So notice, a negative 4x, a positive 4x. They will cancel to 0. Negative 5, positive 5. Also cancel to 0. So all you're left with on the top is a negative 4h. So we have a negative 4h divided by h. And look, the h divided by h will divide out, and you're left with negative 4. So this is how you work the difference quotient. All right, so number 14, another example. This one is a little bit more challenging. As we have some squared in here. I'm going to write it down again. F x plus h minus f of x, all divided by h. And then we have f of x, 2x squared minus 7x plus 4. Okay, so I'm just going to let you know there is a shortcut when we have to square things. So if I just square a plus b, it could be a minus b. The formula is the same. Anytime you're squaring a binomial, the shortcut is you're going to square the first term, multiply these two together, so you're going to get AB and whatever sign you have in the middle. But you also have to multiply by 2 because you would have it 2 times. So you square the first term, AB, whatever's in the middle, times 2, and then you square the last term. So I'm going to be using this shortcut to simplify this because it's going to be a long process otherwise. So I'm going to start out with f of x plus h. Which means I'm starting with this equation. I'm replacing each x with x plus h. So I have 2 parentheses x plus h squared minus 7 parentheses x plus h, and then plus 4. So this is f of x plus h, and then minus f of x. Remember, put that in parentheses because you got to distribute that negative. So 2x squared minus 7x plus 4. Okay, So here's why I was talking about the shortcut for squaring, because I'm going to apply that here now. It's going to be a little bit longer now. Got to go all the way across. So I'm going to leave this 2 on the outside. In parentheses, I'm going to square the first term. Multiply these two. So xh times 2. 2xh. And then square the last term. Distribute the 7 through. So minus 7x minus 7h plus 4. And then distribute negative throughout these. So minus 2x squared. It's going to be a plus 7x. And then minus 4. All right, and then I'm going to distribute the 2 throughout the first set of parentheses. So I'm going to have 2x squared plus 4xh. And I didn't put these in alphabetical order, but I'm just going to be okay. And then plus 2h squared. And then minus 7x minus 7h plus 4 minus 2x squared, just bringing everything down, plus 7x minus 4. At this point, I'm going to cancel out all the terms that will cancel out. So I have a positive 2x squared, a negative 2x squared. I have a positive 7x and a negative 7x. Negative 4, positive 4. Get rid of all of those. We're left with the 4xh, the 2h squared, and the minus 7h. All over h. Now all of these terms have h in common, so we're going to factor out an h. It's going to leave us with 4x plus 2h, because we got rid of one of them, minus 7, all divided by h. The h's will divide out, and then this will be our final answer. 4x plus 2h minus 7.